One day I'll find like a good spot for the microphone and it won't suck, you know? One day. Okay, so we are officially skull-pilled. We are...
New vows.
Is there anything we want to change? Good evening to you. Is this particularly good? What happened today that made you so entertained? As per usual, yeah.
For the fates. I'll make this count. Lord Uncle.
Trying to crack my finger. Canonically cousins, right?
Right.
I too love to go online and just say things that are not true.
And at peace.
They are indeed not, yeah. Makes sense. See, the AI when you say the AI summary followed by anything, it's just like, okay, well you have to acknowledge that that's just gonna be wrong. You know? Could have done that room way better.
Crest of the Queen.
Your throne, your destiny.
Our bond renewed.
I love that it says that the acronym is in fact YTYD, or yeah, instead of YTTD. Yeah, exactly.
Mindless rest. We're just too lovely.
We would take her Cass. Yeah, perfect.
Greater might.
And a hammer, that's nice. Okay.
My heart.
How much is an unhealthy amount exactly?
What's in the well this time?
There's only 19 and most of them are one-shots. That checks out. Like 4 pages, they're all still doodles, but yeah, that's still a lot. I'll just take the most armor, I guess.
Away she goes.
Believe me, I'm aware. Finished my book today, so now I have to wait for the freaking sequel to come in. And there's 3 books in the series so far, so I literally ordered all 3.
Worth the risk.
Well, I ordered the other 2 now, but I have to wait for them, which is a bummer.
That as your color suits you well.
One, 2, 5, 6. I'll take a 202. Maybe we shouldn't ship things that aren't canon. That's crazy. What do they believe is quote unquote canon in Your Turn to Die? I'll roll it once. I'll roll it twice.
Fates won't mind.
Thank you very much. I want to sell Romantic Smart if I can. I guess maybe I don't want to sell
Into the
Romantic
depths.
Smart. This was just in general? Got it. Even in general, like...
Won't hurt at all.
Yeah, exactly. There's only one canon relationship, and it's a dead character and a character who does not appear. I guess this is the least bad overall.
All right.
Okay. No, fuck you. Every time.
For you.
Yeah, like, does she have a design? Am I forgetting about a design that she has? Like... Is there anything else I want from him? He was in a few images. Okay. Fair enough.
You ought to have stayed below.
Well, that was awesome. Jumpstart damage on the attack pretty significantly, but then we have to be putting the cast down every time. Maybe in the manga or something.
Fountain chamber.
Maybe in the manga or something. That is probably true. Okay. Pretty good Oceanus here. This is honestly quite nice for the final biome. It's not good here because we don't want this freaking mana regen, but
Well, that's a fashion choice.
apparently I can't get rid of this dress.
I know it's
I didn't expect the Omega Special to one-shot her. That was kind of a lot.
a gift.
Michael is canonically dating Jane Prentice. That's crazy. That is such a crazy thing to say.
Long way down.
They've never interacted. Jane literally dies, like, before Michael... Sure, they could have interacted or whatever. But... yeah. Don't get on a high horse and claim canon.
Beware the evil eye. Was just a
Where's this fucking tree?
Lonely eye.
Where is this tree? Okay, well there are the exits, and I know where the other thing is, so I don't need the tree.
you and your damn magic.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, like, it's one thing to be like, I acknowledge this isn't canon. It's another thing to go, excuse me, because of this canon ship, this thing cannot be canon, when it's just simply untrue. Sweet Surrender's kind of helping us, though.
Lightning from on high.
She's pretty slow! That Athena girly.
What use is a good strategy without the necessary?
Oh, I should have broken my armor, actually.
The might and fury of Olympus.
I think I can finally go. Hear me on my
So few ships I actually want to be canon. That's fair.
excellent.
I'm kind of a basic bitch. So, like,
It's only me again.
truly, when I'm shown, like, a canon ship, like, in whatever, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Take care now. Take care.
Typically. Sometimes I take offense to it. No, if Kai Shin was canon, it would be good. The world, everybody would clap. There would be world peace.
Flourish.
Okay. This was probably the wrong way to go. That was a bad fight.
Accept this message.
It would be bad, actually. Damn.
Stay where you are.
Yeah, I should have done this hammer first.
Don't you come near me.
Although maybe I was right. Yeah,
Heron.
listen. Just because they have that whole back and forth doesn't mean they can't also want to kiss. And in fact, often it means they want to kiss.
What is it you think you're guarding?
That was a really good morning fields.
3 red and many.
Like 430 is really nice here. Exactly. What's a little bit of murder between lovers? Okay, let's antler it up. We have some really good protection in the form of mint condition and rusty shield. We're kind of really cooking. I don't mind selling static shock because we don't have any mana,
I need
and
this.
the Omega attack is just more damage. Let's see if we can actually. I mean, I ship JVIC, so exactly.
Here goes.
Exactly. A little bit of arcane spoilers to bring the run luck home, you know?
Just a few chambers to the house.
Jace and Victor do try and kill each other in Arcane Season 2, as they say.
More chambers to go.
Are you... If we hadn't gotten frozen there, that would have been a pretty decent chamber. Like that.
I think not.
Suck. Got turned around. It's Kai. I mean,
Like
for a guy who
around.
can't even survive the death game he's in.
Sticks take me.
Okay, we definitely cannot get a sub 6, but we could PB here. Just as, you know, a nice start of stream PB. Set some good practice pace. Listen, I saw one Hunger Game movie years ago, so I'm really not an expert on the Hunger Games stuff. But, like, the whole harmless facade thing doesn't really buy you much in a, like, it works for him in Your Turn to Die because, you know, they aren't fighting for their lives. Like, they don't have to kill each other. Oh, whatever. I couldn't PB. You don't get the satisfaction. I simply disagree. Appearing harmless does not do you any favors in the Hunger Game, in my opinion. I have to disagree on that front.
Lord Uncle.
Like, when the goal is to kill the other person and not have to, you know, vote. Well, again, I don't know who that is, having not really ever gotten into the Hunger Games.
Acceptable.
And those people, rip to them, but that's dumb that they fell for that.
A little pain is all.
I don't know. In the movie I saw, they sure were killing a lot of people. There was not really much consideration for if anybody was a threat or not, for if they were dying. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not doubting your knowledge of both Kai and the Hunger Games, but to me, like, you know, I guess it's not like they announce who's killing people, so like if he starts sneakily killing people during like not being suspected, that does give him a leg up, but I don't know. The first time you show your hand of killing somebody, like, in secret, that's kind of it. Like, the game's over on terms of, like, playing that secret, sneaky, ooh, I'm just a little guy card.
On my authority.
Should go.
Take care.
Yeah, money's better, I guess. No, pick it up. Okay, I think an important framing here is he in the Hunger Games with like other Your Turn to Die characters or like the Hunger Games characters? Because another thing I remember from watching that one Hunger Games movie is that Blonde Boy is supposed to be pretty strong, but he still does absolutely nothing on his own.
For the faint.
I think, given what I understand of, you know, they released the weird dogs, I don't think the weird dogs would get him. I think he would have a leg up on other people who do the waited out strategy.
I was born for this.
Your father will be very proud, I'm sure. All of us are.
But again, my thing is, if your strategy is to appear harmless and be like a deceptive killer throughout, that doesn't work after the first time you catch somebody like that, you know? Fair, fair.
Let's do it.
Kai does indeed have assassin training as part of being a homemaker. And the other factor of it is, most people, like, in Your Turn to Die, at least, aren't particularly trusting of Kai when they meet him. Like, he doesn't raise alarms, but he's not particularly endearing.
Things could probably end up much worse than they are now.
Infinite possibility. Enchanted for the night. Let's begin. Satisfactory.
See, that's where I disagree within the specific context of the Hunger Games setting, where, like, if you know the end game is whoever wants to win has to kill you,
Let's see how this goes.
if somebody's not, at the very least, like, endearing, it's not worth letting them get close to you. That's, again, if people don't like you, that's the same as being an active threat if they know you need them to die to win. Like,
Our bond renewed.
he has to get close to somebody eventually to win, you know? It's all fun and games until they pull that bullshit where they're like, oh, actually, 2 people can win the Hunger Games now. And then it's like, well, fuck. Ah. Kind of a battering.
For the fates.
I think, given what I also know about the Hunger Games, I think he would have the best chance of winning the actual long game of, like,
Lord Uncle.
doing the subterfuge murder stuff
Shocking every time.
than anybody else, for certain. I will certainly agree, out of the whole cast of Your Turn to Die, he has the best chance of winning a Hunger Game. I would also say he certainly has the best chance of, like, doing the Katniss thing of ending the Hunger Game. I take back my prior judgments. You made a good argument and a fair point all around. Oh, that was the last. God damn it. On the other door.
Come, spindles.
That I will continue to disagree on that front, specifically within the context of the Hunger Game. Admittedly, not everybody is as sensible as me to be aware that they are in the Hunger Games, even though they are literally in it, to be aware that, oh, actually, I shouldn't team up with anybody. I should not, like... Objectively, I agree that the best strategy is to do, like, avoidance plan as much as possible and not be, like, caught up with other people. Because for them to win, they need you to die. I stand by that. I'm not saying you're saying he needs. I'm complaining about the actual story of the Hunger Game, and not the Kai in the Hunger Game element.
Hit me then.
He needs people to forget he's a contestant. That is also reasonable because no, they show who's alive and who's dead, right? That's something you can see throughout the Hunger Game. I remember that, I want to say. Where there's like the cannons that announce when somebody dies, and there's like a board or a screen or some shit. Yeah, so like playing they need people to forget he's there at all is pretty, that seems a little far-fetched to me.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Now let's.
That was pretty good. And again, I'm just saying, anybody who encounters him is not going to be like, well, this isn't a guy who's a threat to me. I'm not saying he's going out of his way encountering people.
Worth the risk.
I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, when somebody does encounter him, he's not the kind of guy who they go, oh, well, he's not like an immediate threat to me. And if they are, then why the fuck? Okay, I know why they're there, because it's the whole random selection. You know what? The Hunger Games setting is kind of bullshit. The more I'm talking about this, the more I remember why I never got into the series.
All clear.
But that's the other side of it. Even if somebody's not a threat, to win, you need to kill them. Like, they need to die for you to win, even if you don't view them as an immediate threat.
I'm grateful, Icarus. For me.
That is also fair.
Hear me on my authority.
I only saw that one movie, and I distinctly, the thing I'm using as my point of reference here is how there's like the group of people that band together from the start and go around getting the other people. That's the frame of reference I have for how the series goes. Fuck up the fight. Yeah, the careers. Are they career Hunger Gamers?
I will not fail. Worth the risk.
This is yours.
Okay.
Wretches.
That is another stupid thing about the Hunger Games I'm now learning. Like, I knew there was the whole redistribution of wealth based off of how well your child soldier does in the Hunger Games. So I suppose that makes sense that you want them to win if you can, but also, imagine losing. Imagine having that setup and losing. Actually, kind of fucking hilarious. Now that you've brought this to my attention. They win most of the games. Well, not the fucking one that I saw. Which is indicative of 100% of the Hunger Games that I care about or believe are relevant.
What say you?
A victory. Yet time our foe remains.
One of those hexes from Selene.
Katniss winning is pretty much a fluke. Well, I don't know. To me, it seems like she had it pretty fucking in the bag. Like, from what I remember, there's only one real moment where it's like, oh man, she's kind of in danger. And then the other guy who's from the same district as that Rue girl, like, bails her out because he's like, hey, you were fucking nice to Rue. Therefore, I'm here to bail you out.
Flannery's.
Yeah, I know she's good with the bow and arrow because she does all that hunting stuff.
May it keep you safe.
I'm just saying, if I had special child soldiers that I specifically trained to win a murder competition, they would not be losing. Is it really cheating if you can do it? This goes back to an argument I had about like a Naruto thing where it's like, well, I mean, is it really cheating if they're like ninjas? See, that one, I would say that's fair. That's definitely cheating. That's outside interference. That's a big no-no in competition, typically. Of course,
Steady.
that's also like the whole point of the Hunger Games is there's like the government doing all this shit. So maybe it's not that big of a no-no. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 145. This is better than that first run we had so far, so.
Thank you, headmistress. No one's
Well,
here.
that's just because they hate the player and not the game.
Nothing, Granddaughter.
Don't really have anything to sell, anything to buy.
Beginning descent.
Like, I get why they don't want to kill the guy because he won and all that, and that means, you know,
That briny smell.
whatever. But also, come on. Murdering somebody's whole family just because they played your game and won. Not a cool look. Not a cool guy.
Cat. Good.
That's probably the best.
Going in.
IDK, man. I'm not demanding that you DK, or that you K, you know? I'm 20, I'm 10, 15, I'm many years late to the Hunger Game debate party, and I wanna get my hat in the ring about. Yeah, I saw there's like a new book when I was getting my own like books online, and I said, wow, I heard about that, I guess. I mean, get that fucking shmoney, girl. I'm not gonna say she shouldn't taste that paper.
In the name of Hades.
They're making... You didn't know about the new books? About Haymitch's game? See, I'm just not gonna learn who the fuck that is, because it doesn't matter to me.
Well, might protect you, my lord.
Why the fuck would I read a book about Haymitch? Okay, now I'm curious. Now I have to know who Haymitch is. Cristiano's response has sold me on this Haymitch character. Not the world's best siren fight, but not terrible. Yeah, I don't remember this guy at all. He might not have been in the movie I saw. That's very possible. I like him, he's silly. That's fair.
Mustn't stay for long.
Very bummed that I missed all of those guys with my attacks. I'm not sure how. $309.
Welcome back. It is as
Sure.
Excellent. Summer spinner.
Where are my fucking skulls?
On my authority.
I only saw exactly the first movie, played by Woody Harrelson in the movie. I don't see. See, here's the other thing. Saying who he was played by means nothing to me. I can't picture this guy at all. So, I'm sorry that I'm the perfect idiot to not understand the Hunger Games. How are you still alive, Snake Lady? I did that fight very badly.
Clear the way. Echo, let me know if I can help you.
I got a level 10 special.
Take
That's
care
pretty
now.
good.
Take care.
Had a feeling you'd show up. How did you get here already?
His best scene. Yeah.
Show me the way.
Honestly, what a crime. I can kind of guess why they might have removed that from the movie, though, because, like, you've seen Zombieland, I'm sure. Be a lot less fucking sure. Yeah, again, I think I understand why they would remove that scene, given it's a movie aimed at, like, you know, young adults. They don't want to promote alcoholism or whatever in their movie aimed at young adults.
Olympus, accept this message.
I get it.
Let's see how this goes.
I believe I knew that about the difference between the books and the movies. But also, that just makes sense in general, you know, how books and movies are.
All these demons.
435, pretty good.
After a furious
Even more Kaishin art during this conversation. As I expose how little I know about a very popular and well-known book series. Oh, we didn't even get a fig this time. That's some nonsense. But we're still on the same pace as that earlier run. I guess we did lose 15 seconds in Erebus there. So here we lost about 15 seconds to not getting the fig. That makes sense. Sure.
The fates won't mind.
Would have liked armor.
One last trip. Almost there.
I would say I don't think I've ever heard somebody say they prefer the movies in any context. But in this day and age, there's probably plenty of people who would prefer the movies to the books for stuff.
how interesting.
That's my boomer take, actually. Sorry, the boomer's jumping out of me because of my age. I apologize. There's fucking more.
Three chambers left.
Okay, 20 seconds for 2 chambers. This is a great chamber. Nice and small.
One left.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to type out whatever the fuck HTTYD is. By the way, don't know what that is.
One last chamber.
Fuck.
The house is just ahead.
Oh, How to Train Your Dragon. Right, I always forget that that's based on, like, a book series. That is fair. That one is...
Greater might.
That's fair. I've only ever seen the books mentioned once, and it's because of, like, the one book that starts with Hiccup lamenting about the end of the time of dragons or whatever. Yeah, we got a fig in here, but it's a little rough losing like 15 seconds exactly to no fig in Morning Fields. Well, that's also quite a bit rough. I died? And Astrid did not exist.
For the fates.
I mean, are they still Vikings in the books, or
Infinite possibility.
like what is there? Is that different? Hiccup could literally speak to dragons, and Toothless was a menace. Like a menace in what sense? They're Vikings still, yes. Toothless was also 5 inches tall. So that's adorable. Like also 5 inches long, or what are we talking here? Honestly, I feel like Destructive Array is kind of solid. Like a knockoff Possessed Array. Toothless lives to annoy. Well, that's totally valid. If I was 5 inches tall, I would also do that. It was just a tiny little guy with no teeth. Love that for him.
Worth the risk. I grow strong.
Who's on the doors? Hera? Nice.
Accept this message. Let's
Me,
do it.
Cass.
Out of my sight.
Attack boom. Yeah, like your favorite. I'm saying this as a joke. I'm prefacing that now. Like your favorite, the Artemis Fowl movie.
Hold on.
The single wah really drives the point home. Too slow. He got deossified. I mean, as a fan of
For
Aragon,
the faint.
they sure did make a really shitty movie out of that first book. And then I was promised a TV show, I think. Or maybe I made that up. I'm gonna keep it because we have a really rare boon.
I never learn. Let that be a lesson.
They whitewashed my girl Holly. That is like, legitimately, I remember when the Hunger Games movie came out and they like actually cast black people in it. The horrible fucking vitriolic response. I like, one, horrible. Two, I sort of, one, okay, no, I don't even understand. They should just fucking stick to their guns and like not whitewash the characters. But I understand that Mr. Big Hollywood won't let them do that or whatever. Doesn't mean I like it, and I also think Mr. Big Hollywood should something words I won't say live on air. That, yeah, that doesn't surprise me too much.
Go on and gloat.
Okay, we can work with that.
Hear me on my authority. Infinite possibility.
Where's her fucking... Where's her cast?
Oh, yes. Out with you.
Not rooted. Attack boon.
Thank the fates.
Okay. Our time's a little lacking. Our build's not bad. I want
Let's see how
mint
this goes.
condition. There we go.
Welcome. The moon is...
One, two, three, four. How a bummer.
For the fates.
Elite Scythe is currently safe from movification. What is Scythe exactly?
Strength. Knowledge. Infinite possibility. There. They never learn. Let that be a lesson.
And Gwen and Art are not in love. Probably be forever because forever be safe because it's gay and we can't. Is Gwen and Art are not in love the name of something?
A little pain is all.
Oh, you've talked about Scythe before. I just needed a reminder via the periodic killing of the immortal people. Is a gay rom-com. Got it. Oh, bullshitter, would have been better.
My authority.
Okay, well now this is pretty. Now we have a pretty good setup. Cast boon or double strike? Cast boon. No, Scythe is getting TVification. Ooh. Literally moments after saying it'll never be a movie. That's kind of funny.
For me.
Oh, welcome. If only there was more that I could do.
Meryl Streep as Scythe. Anytime someone goes, I want Meryl Streep for something, I'm in. I don't need any more information. If they get Meryl Streep, I'll be there. They're pretty slow.
Me to you. In you go.
See, that's one of those things though where it's like, yeah, if they get so and so, then the quality of the show doesn't matter because they've gotten a good actor that I want to see, you know? One, two, three. Now let's throw it back. I'm not saying that doesn't mean they should try for Meryl Streep. I'm just saying
For the fates.
it's a point of contention, you know, where suddenly the quality of it doesn't matter, and I need no more information other than Meryl Streep may or may not be in
Let's
it.
do it.
This is yours.
For me.
Tom Holland is pretty friendly looking. I'll give you that.
Speak again at peace.
Beware the evil eye. How about a little friendly competition there, Prince? Finally.
Yeah, I mean,
So impatient.
it's just like people, I don't know. That's just what people do, you know? That was a good room to get Nemesis in just because of the fucking gigantic scope of it. These two attack boons are very similar in quality. It's just Ares is also a curse, which is kind of nice. Aphrodite's is just more damage, and we have a bunch of money for the shop, so I think we just want more damage.
I've returned.
How lovely running into you.
I'll get my people out there and tell them to stop fan casting actors that are together. My influence goes far and wide in the fan casting circle that I'm not a part of. Hi, Sato. You know, Tom Holland would do a great guy. I was really hoping for somebody as a new god to get there. Come on, man, die. I thought you'd like that one. I thought that'd be a funny joke. Ares is kind of useless to us now. This is pretty slow. That would get people into Shinkai in the biggest way.
Hear me on my foot.
Yeah, this runs dead.
For the face.
We had two like pretty good like sub 630 runs today.
Lord Uncle.
I'm counting them even though I died because I died for the content.
Excellent. Cut. Wailers.
Gotta get Meryl Streep. She plays Mishima.
Hephaestus.
So you got a bit of metal.
Didn't know this was a what?
My silver.
Sorry, did you forget what channel you're on? Everything here is the woke version.
Let's do it.
Just the thumbs up following the Kaishin is it's on brand, certainly. Okay, so far we're having a lot of good chambers. I'm just like, admittedly, I'm kind of slipping here by gameplay. Chaos or a boon. Oh, we don't really need a blinding sprit's nice. If we got a chaos attack boon, that would be really nice. We don't need any more curses. I think we take chaos. Save us like 4 seconds.
So many different possibilities to be explored in no particular order.
There we go.
Not an option. I can use this.
Think about it, Fart. And he just goes, "You truly have a mind of steel. Steel mind." You know, he makes a good point. She does have a mind of steel. Steel mind.
All in an evening's work.
Okay, this is a solid pace.
In the name of Hades.
We're never getting rid of this chaos curse, but that's life. I would rather have double strike, but
There.
Hermes could be much more useful.
I'm cursed.
I'm cursed. It is the thumbs up that ties it all together. I agree.
Time to send a message.
Ooh, I should have taken the hammer. Ooh, we got a lot of regrets. Yeah, that's basically a crit chance. Also, that's kind of worth it.
Green as verdant fields.
Okay, we're still pretty slow here, but our damage is really gas. Really, I missed all of them with that attack? One, two, three, four, five, six. It's sub 2. The manga is an EU. Damn.
Yes.
This night shall go no different from the last.
Could try a different one. Fully.
Well, I don't remember how the last night went, bro, if I can be honest. I can keep it 100 with you, Grandpapa.
Farewell, Erebus. That briny smell.
Briny smell.
Must have been my chaos spoon just then.
Amazing chamber. Holy shit.
Strength of the gods.
I want... Break.
Fates won't mind.
It's so hard to get the boon I want. Like, yes. I haven't seen Narcissus all day.
Too hot for me?
I feel like I see him the least out of all of the allies, now that I'm thinking about it. This is a pretty slow Oceanus. That's not helping. Now is manga KG ugly as hell, or what's the vibe there? What's the sitch, as you kids say? One of my coworkers is younger than me by like a year or so, but he is impressively out of touch. He has a younger nephew who introduced him to like the term aura, and he was trying to use it in a meeting today, and he went, I know I'm using this wrong, but my nephew taught me this, so I wanted to say it. But guys, we need to work on our aura. And one of the other guys in the call was like, no, he said, God, I can't remember how he said it, but he said it is a little differently than aura. And so everyone in the call just like wasn't really sure what he was talking about until finally some other guy goes, do you mean aura? And he was like, yeah, that's the thing. I've lost aura points, as he would say. And I kind of aspired to that level of out of touch. You know what I mean? It is quite like I thought I was out of touch until I heard that. And then I was like, oh, I only think I'm out of touch. Holy shit. This guy is not actually on internet at all. He's like... My time off request was approved.
Oh, yes.
And the fucking system for that now sends me a message in Teams, I guess. I fucked up this fight because I forgot I have Possessed Array. It's worth continuing because Possessed Array is quite good, though. No.
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, that's... Ooh. That's kind of too far gone.
Ashes.
Yeah, it's not worth continuing. I lied.
For the faints. There he is.
Okay, Chaos Gate.
All quiet.
Let's go.
For me. There.
Okay. 30-second mid shop, not bad. Get blinding sprint. Get hair attack. Oh baby, it's all coming together.
Oh, yes. Mindless wreck. No idea. All right.
It's all coming together. That was a pretty bad fight on my part. There's more?
Can you go?
Okay. My friend just likes any buff man. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Infinite possibility.
More to your fancy? Think I can master these. Farewell for now.
Oh, welcome back.
But we are fucking zooming. Blinding sprint at level 2 is pretty good.
So many of these.
Too slow.
Okay, 110.
Bye for now.
Very nice pace right now. Titan. I'll take Hydraulic Might. I don't want any. I want Hydraulic
See how
Might.
this goes.
Okay.
Welcome. We witches.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $1:36, our best time of the day.
Return to shadow now.
I mean, if he just likes buff men,
Out of Erebus.
I feel like Qtaro is just better in every possible way, right? Does your friend not know about Qtaro Burger?
Farewell, Erebus.
I've shown him Qtaro and nothing. Sick and twisted. Thick and twisted.
Prepare, fishy.
No, I
What a way.
every time I click the fish now, I guess.
Very well.
There should still be another mini boss. Okay. Roll. Nice.
You again.
This is a fine one. I lost sight of him, but it was fine. He does like Qtaro. Okay. There is saving your friend, I think it's still possible.
Don't think you have what it takes.
Just a casual 3k damage.
All is possible. Shellbacks.
Okay, 220. I think this is our best time for Oceanus today. Complete. Yeah, yeah. It'd be like that, you know?
All right. You good to...
$238. Awesome. Barely a full minute in Oceanus.
Which one would help?
Um,
As father would have wanted.
No! Roll the top one! I should have just kept the hammer. I was too greedy. Athena, you take forever these days, girly.
Welcome back.
Look forth.
When it is as though the moon has
Get a nice double strike.
In the name of Hades.
I let him heal off of me a little bit there, so took a little longer than it should have.
It's only me again. Me again.
From the previous night,
Be strong, okay?
that could be anything.
Be strong. Strong. Strong.
Fishing though, that's pretty good.
They've sealed me in.
Zesta Ray would still be quite nice.
Flourish.
Okay.
I think I'm finished here.
I would have liked a bit of money actually. It's fine. We don't need a mana boon.
I'm not afraid of you. Now I release you.
We kind of played late shit there, if I can be totally honest.
3 ring.
Like, when I went and killed the lower wolves, I didn't finish them off, so I had to like waste 30 seconds, I think, on the ads, and that was the best ads, like straight up. I should have just waited a moment before attacking. Let them both come to me.
At least. The antler.
But we're on a pretty darn good pace right now, if I can be totally honest.
Here goes. Almost there.
Let's get a quick Arcane Season 2 spoiler in here. Echo goes to a different timeline? Question mark? I feel like we haven't done that one yet. We probably have. Big leaf. I blame the fig. Okay.
I'm here.
Ugh. This is a very good.
The fates won't mind.
It's okay. If we gotten that fig, this would have been like really good. Right now, it's pretty good. 5:36 getting to Kronos. 20 seconds to kill him for a sub 5. 43 for a PB. So okay, 42 for a PB. We want a bigger PB than 1 second. The fucking laser beam got me at the end there, I think. Oh, I bumped into his scythe. That's so annoying.
The fates.
Ugh.
Lord Uncle.
This is yours.
Cut.
Just like a lot of really good runs today, but can't quite finish it off, it seems.
Special delivery.
I like stutter stub.
Adequate.
I should have rolled him. Wow, that actually hit both of them. I'm kind of crazy with it. I want hydraulic might. I don't really want any of these.
Should help.
That does help a lot, actually.
All clear.
Plus 200% damage on the attack. Kind of sicko.
Hear me on my authority. Thank you for your service. Mindless wreck.
Kind of crazy with it. It feels like I don't even really want the attack boon right now, but oh, I guess we're gonna hold off on the attack boon for a bit.
Thank you, hidden spider means.
I knew it.
Nemesis.
Don't think you have one. Hurt.
Like that?
Our time is not quite where we want it to be right now, I don't think.
Cheers, Icarus.
Yeah, I still think this will be too slow. But let's at least get to the end shop and see.
I hope you like it.
I don't even know what could be here that I would like really want.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, maybe that. Maybe that's enough bonus damage right now.
Lavender colored silk. Now,
Yeah. I could have maybe kept it, but my friend, clearly you don't own an air fryer meme. I walked all the way across their house to take a photo of their air fryer. That's pretty funny.
There he is.
Gods, this world is ours by right, and we'll defend that.
Yeah.
Electric.
Let's just... That was kind of a wash. Apparently I didn't have a skull loaded.
For the fates.
Let's try that again.
There he is.
Minority. You know, I guess autocorrect, those are kind of spelled similarly, I suppose.
Ruiners.
Yeah, I like, it makes sense, Your Honor. It all makes sense. However, I think we need to destroy the technology, and that will be the solution, I suppose. Okay. Pretty good boon-wise. And a hammer. Don't mind if I do.
Further refined.
A good cast. Yeah, let's just take it. Not my best fight here. Kind of went early.
The fates won't mind.
Okay, let's just within 10 seconds blast through everything. Okay, I didn't see those guys spawn.
I can use this.
Take me to Arachne Chaos. Take me to a fountain, Chaos.
No threats nearby. Who else?
Pretty close to what we needed. We needed like triple free chamber in a row, though.
Very well.
Double didn't quite cut it. Oh, I should have bought that palm first. Let's see how much damage we did.
welcome.
And then reset anyways.
What's set?
Kind of a lot of damage. 6. 206. We ball. We say fuck it. We ball.
I passed the test.
Our build is pretty strong right now, so this is really worth continuing. Wait, what's our bolstered array?
Which one would help?
Such an arduous path. He's such a concerned grandfather, you know? I should have tried to sell cold storage.
Stay where you are.
Not a good first chamber. That was quite slow. Ah!
Thank you, hidden spiderlings. Whoa. In the name of Hades.
The clip will show that I was facing and approaching the shop. Your Honor.
For me.
This is way too fucking slow now. Holy shit. That was some of the worst Oceanus chambers just ever, dude. Goodness.
For the fates. Strength, knowledge.
Let's get out there. Hammer, nice. How is that guy alive? These chambers have been actually very fucking slow.
My silver shines.
That one, very nice. Also pretty nice.
Hear me on my authority.
Okay. I didn't check the door, but we looked out.
I've returned. We'll have to do this. The fates
Attack
won't
boon?
mind.
Attack boon! Holy shit.
Adequate.
I probably should have taken something else instead of wasting literally all of my rolls.
Let me have it. Been practicing.
Let's begin. You're free.
have liked chaos in this room, of course.
Do you like it?
Thanks, Arachne.
Now you enjoy, all right?
Okay, 120. Not the best, not the worst.
In the name of Hades.
More damage is more damage.
Welcome. We witches often
It seems like I might be able to turn on viewer rewards. I don't know. Twitch is telling me that it's a new thing that I have, I guess. Any insights from anybody about what the fuck viewer rewards are? What? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Sub 2, I guess. No, it's not good enough to continue, I don't think. Okay. The viewer rewards are like drops and apparently some kind of reward campaign, which I don't have access to. So I don't know why it's popping up and showing as new. Maybe they've just added a new function that I can't use. Very possible.
Lord Uncle. You shouldn't have crossed me.
I would like an early mid condition. Shin is trans because I said so. I mean, hell yeah, dude.
Festus.
Still alive, would you? Yeah, this of
Shin has trans posture.
Worth the risk.
It's true, but you don't need to read his ass like that. This is looking kind of slow.
Great and light.
I only speak the truth. Fair enough. Okay.
Weave on.
Glad we didn't lose the mid shop.
In the name of Hades.
See you soon.
Let's do it.
If this was the final chamber, I'll eat my hat. What chamber? Now we're in 11. Okay, perfect.
Let's see how this goes.
No hat eating for me. Sure.
Our bond renewed.
Why not?
Welcome. The moon.
Okay, big damage. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. $156. I'll take it, I guess. I fumbled on some of those witches, but
For me.
sometimes that's life, and you just fumble.
Into the depths.
I guess it doesn't even tell me if my time off was approved. The like weird notification they I guess just implemented, it just tells me that it's been responded to, which is not the most helpful. I can't imagine it's been denied, but
Into the path.
I would like to know, you know?
All is possible. Farewell, Lord Charon.
Nice.
Acceptable.
Oh, I should have taken
Excellent.
single limb. No, this is... They removed Narcissus or something? Is he just gone from the game? I have not seen him all day. We're almost 2 hours into runs, and there's just no Narcissus.
No pressure.
Early Chaos Gate is very nice.
Be again at peace. Infinite possibility.
Yeah, why not? I cannot believe I just completely flipped the opposite direction there. I'd like to blame stick drift.
Sure. Hear me on my authority.
Don't mess this up.
Our bond renewed.
The mana can come in handy.
What was that?
Literally had to hit every single egg to find it. Ugh. I think it's certainly fitting for Kai.
Stay where you are.
I won't demand that you explain yourself for Shin. I can see it there as well. But for Kai, when you're like, he's ace, it just kind of snaps into place so, like, perfectly.
Might protect you, my lord.
Your vision is quite clear.
In the name of Hades.
Double strike. Okay. Our time is looking pretty bad.
Welcome.
But our damage,
The move.
well, that should be pretty good. See what I mean? Ow. Okay, well, this is some bullshit.
Once more with me, sisters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eight laser beams, bro.
For the faint.
Maybe I'll get lucky and get like rousing reception one of these runs and like canonically touch reverse. That makes sense. I feel like that shows up a little bit in the game. It's not like there's a lot of people trying to touch him really, but
You. You'll never learn.
he gives Kai a message or a massage. I'm going with message.
Predictable.
No hugs though, those aren't my thing. Yeah. Fitting.
In the name of Hades.
Sure.
Wow.
I can rock Festus.
Until we meet again.
All sorts of silver I can work.
Infinite possibility.
Except for the good of technology thing. I don't know, with a bit of time, I feel like you could take that one up, you know?
Adequate.
I think you could pull it off.
What do you want? Don't think you have what? You
This run feels like it's gonna be dead.
Sit and rest. Oh, if only
We got 2 chambers to go. You know, maybe we can like get lucky. This could be Artemis. Well, I can't even move photos from my phone to my laptop. Damn. I see that one feels like, are you sure you can't do that? How have you ever attempted it and failed, or are you just saying you don't know how to do it? Because like, okay, I don't know. I feel that's something I feel like I've just always intrinsically known how to do. Although I guess I was born in a different generation technology-wise. Why?
The trap is set.
Why are we fishing?
Not away.
Interesting.
The fates won't mind. For me.
Yeah, we're almost at the shop. Festus or Demeter. Cast boon or mint condition. I think the cast boon's more valuable right now.
Out with you.
Death and decay.
Worth the risk.
Pretty good.
I need this.
I don't need this. Why am I buying this? Okay. That was an L. That was a mistake.
Oh, if only there. Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful. Thank you.
No, Arachne, I love it.
You underway in no time at all.
I love just looking over and getting a new Kai Shin fact every couple moments. I think it's enhancing the stream. Thank you.
Hear me on my authority. Thunder. First power.
Fucking. I'm trying to word this in a way where it doesn't feel like I'm bullying this person I know real life on the internet,
Our
where they
bond
have
renewed.
no means of recourse. But in the D&D campaign I play in primarily, in the last campaign one of the other players like joined a bit late and made this character and ended up, you know, like, and picked the route of like, oh, I'm gonna be secret royalty as like one of the background options for the setting. And then like immediately abandoned any ideas they had made for the character on their own in favor of, yeah, whatever the book says about this character that I'm apparently am is the truth, including going with the name pivot. But was truly so annoying, if anybody referred to the character as, you know, the original name that was actually made instead of just the name of an NPC from the book. And it got to a point where a different friend of mine who has
I have the gold.
changed their name was like, was this what it was like for me when I changed my name? And my response was very easily, no, because you're a real person. And this is a fake character who now has a different fake name that doesn't matter either.
Why not?
But now we have new characters that we've made, and mine is my non-binary.
By the will of
And this same person, and it's not malicious or intentional, I know, but I'm just like, are you really struggling that hard after making the biggest stink in the world about your fake character having a fake name change and identity crisis? Could you not put in a little bit more effort for our characters? Okay, well, there's Narcissus. I swear to God, if this run PBs now that I've complained about something, I mean, I'll just take the audio out, I guess.
no. At last, a worthy opponent.
Big damage. I guess I like crit on Blitz or something? Or do I have double strike? Oh, what? Oh, I do have double strike. Okay, yeah, so that might have been why.
Let's do it.
I don't remember why I went into that. Specifically because they'll annoy people. See, that's so valid. Again, I'm not even facing that fucking reward door. I wanted the other door because it might have given me Erebus, but no. I guess I'm getting Celine. Yippee.
Good evening. Oh, how your silver shines when they...
Yeah. Like,
My light is yours.
especially at this point for like, you know, the he, him, lesbian stuff, it's just like, people need to simply adapt or die. Like, is it any of your business? No. Are you still, like, causing an uproar about it? Yes. That's not a me problem, buddy. That's a you problem. That's not a... This is a fictional character that I'm headcanon, or these are just real-life people who have their own reasons. And honestly, that's a you problem now. If you've got such an issue with it.
Blasted catchy song. All right.
I can sell that.
As father would have wanted. Check.
I remember, as has been established over the various streams, I get a lot of kind of out there comments on various fan fictions. And I think my favorite so far to date maybe has been like on a fic where specifically like this character that they mentioned, God, I want to look it up and find out who, but specifically they were like, you know, I'm so glad to find a fic where this character isn't gay because, you know, in canon he's not. And I was like, that's so crazy, dog. I don't think you read the story where he is indeed gay in it. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. I hope you get well soon and get the fuck over it.
Was settled. Let's see how this goes. Hi, Echo. Please don't
This
give in.
person's,
Don't give
you
in.
know, they understand.
Fired up.
They see the same lines that you see throughout the universe.
Illuminate my path.
No, I guessed wrong entirely. Nice fight.
Greater might.
Yeah, literally, one, I don't care. Two, you came to the wrong place. Baby's first fandom. It is pretty funny.
What do we have in stock?
Static shock. Why couldn't you have hit, like, the attack?
I'll break you from your shell.
No, it's okay. I didn't want a PB anyways.
You shades leave
436. I feel like that was... We've had this time a couple times today. Sure, it's not ideal, but if we get a good Tartarus, we can make it work.
Return now to your master. In a
Sorry, I
moment.
need to update auto mod. I don't allow for
This is it.
the name of such a hateful franchise. How do I delete just one message? I don't want to ban you over it. I swear to God, you can remove whatever. The bit's now over. But yeah, simply go be homophobic in the homophobic fandom or whatever. Don't come here and talk to me about it.
Let's see here. Unseen.
All
Just
right.
a few chambers to the house.
We antlering up. We died, bro. It was not good. It was bad. Wow, that was...
For the faith.
Ooh, ooh.
Lord Uncle. Can't.
Yeah, it's just like... The thing is, just so many people just default to believing anything is straight because, you know, to them, it is just the default and they don't care. And it's just like, why do you live your life like? One, I get it, you're straight and boring, but why is that what you live your life as?
That be a lesson. For me.
See, saying it like that is funny because literally, like, people can read a story or, like, watch a movie where a character goes, I love you, to, like, someone. Like, you know, confess their feelings to somebody of the same gender or whatever, and they'll go, man, that's so crazy. They're the best friend. They're, like, the world's greatest friends, or whatever. Like, you don't even need to phrase it through the, assuming just, like, two people of opposite genders are straight, because it will even be taken further.
If only there was more.
Arcade. Exactly.
More ashes. Into the path. Yes. Won't hurt at all.
Do as you shall.
See, truly, I'm not even sure who you're referencing. I'm assuming it's probably Mishima, but honestly, I couldn't say. Joe and Sarah, you know what? It's just because I like Mishima more, but that does sound right.
Won't mind.
Now that you've said it, I can literally, like, see the scene in my mind as if it was blocked out before because of some kind of traumatic event.
Lavender colored silk. Are all your
Yeah, like, especially because, you know, like, the whole time Joe is in the story, it is known he has this other relationship with somebody. And for a bit, I thought there would be, like, you know, the thing where it's like, he goes, oh, sure, I'm dating her, but I've always had feelings for you. But that's not the case. They didn't do that bullshit.
For the faith.
They said, no, these two are just the world's best friends.
There he is.
He even was willing to kill, like, 11 other strangers for her.
All right. Can't. Never known.
Who's this very minor sapphic character? Because, like, the murder everybody and live your life with now ending felt pretty gay, you know what I mean? Like... Oh, Kugi. Okay. Good for her. Sorry that that happened to her and all, you know, but... It's not like I put her in the weird kill you table. We want an attack boon. I should have trusted it. Messed up my movement at the end because of that. If everybody does... It's one of those complicated things. Like... Like the book I just finished. Yeah, like when everybody dies, it's like, okay, that's fine. I get it. I understand that the point is everybody's going to be dying. But like the book I just finished, I'm not going to say the name, but at the end, like the main character has been kind of jumping through a lot of hoops to hide her sexual identity in the goal of advancing through this empire and gaining power. And like finally she gives in and like has a lovely night with this woman she's like basically been married to for a year. And then the empire that's like she's moving up in the ranks of uses that woman as like leverage against her, and that woman's like, no, just simply kill me. And it's like, sure, objectively the gay character dies at the end of the book. One of them. However, calling it bury your gays is, in my opinion, very reductive of the whole narrative and the whole reason all of these things are happening. Like, yes. I agree, the evil homophobic empire is bad. And that they kill gay people is bad. That's part of the narrative, though. That's part of the story that's being told. Yeah, like...
Infinite possibility.
If a character is introduced and is gay and does nothing else, and then is just, like, randomly killed off, you know? Then it's like, okay... So you put a gay you quote unquote put a gay character in just so that they could die, and just so you could say no, there was a gay character. Representation. Give me my woke points. And as I've said time and time again, woke points are a real thing. Everybody should be striving to collect them. Yeah, like... There was no, oh my god, Kugi's gay, and then she dies, because she's literally... She's dead from the jump. What was Autumn? Gay girl was once again automated. That's so funny. Lesboy wasn't, though. Want that on the record. Automod has something against gay girls.
Let's see how this goes.
Automod wants to deny you your woke points.
Yes, don't think you have what. Been practicing.
Excellent.
I should have taken the mana for the Artemis pants. Seeing the words Gin's probably a Therian, because in Mass Effect, Therians are the tree people, or this one specific tree person, if I remember right. And that's what I thought of when I read that line. Gin is actually just a tree person.
I'll take it.
That is not what the... Well,
She awaits.
it's called thought association. In my case, it's THOT for thought. It represents my truth. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's a sub 2.
Thank you, Headmistress.
And we've been kind of struggling to get those right now, so...
This night will go no different from the last. Fine choice.
The Fates won't mind. Closer to Tartarus.
Well, that doesn't sound like Gin at all. Slash gay or whatever.
The air's thick. By the will of chaos.
Yeah. Okay. Big damage. What the fuck? What happened? Oh, I guess I know what happened. The hitch happened.
Going in.
Yeah, see. I'm glad that that you agree. You know?
Spiderlings. My chaos. Bloom just changed.
Okay, give me Artemis. Pretty.
What do we have in stock?
I'm kind of fucking schmoovin'. A 25% bonus speed is a lot.
You again. You got to.
Okay. Sub 3.
That's quite enough of them.
It was only like a 50. Like, this would have been a really good Oceanus if our Erebus had been better. But our Erebus is... This is familiar. Erebus holding back the rest of the run. Cat gender is a funny term. Alright, I also have nitrogen. So I was like, why am I so damn fast?
Speedruns.
That's why. Let's do it.
A very nice, like, 5-second chamber.
Excellent timing.
Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Bye.
Conserve your strength.
I think I'm finished here. Best even more, are we? You there, Homer?
Messed up the movement there. I have enough movement speed that I don't need to really
let me
do it.
know. I can help.
That's what I'm saying to cope.
Take care now. Take care.
Did I love him for it?
Worth the
That makes
risk.
sense. It's kind of hard to not love Gin, you know? Like...
They won't like this. Straightforward.
I'm gonna do a quick scan down. Yep, everything is up top.
Nice.
Pretty good. 4 minutes on the dot to get to Cerberus.
Olympus, accept this message. Time to send a message.
How are we still friends? Well, luckily for both of you, you have other kins other than just those two characters, you know?
You shades leave
422.
alone.
Played it for the moment.
Oh, it's this
Terrifies.
friend. Well, in that sense, given what I know, you might be aligned, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I'll listen to more camp here and there and understand further.
Authorized personnel only.
Born to be enemies and then made to be best friends. What a triumphant tale. I do want this. I just want it on something better. Well, that wasn't right. I should not have bought it that.
One last drink.
We moving though.
Central control. Just need a moment.
So we can be normal. You have to balance out your axes of guineas, you know?
Be very careful where you tread, Micah.
Well, I'm sure you know that. I don't need to say that, but the delicate balancing act of what you and your friends kin is quite important, I suppose. That chamber was pretty shit.
left.
I better get my fig leaf. Final chamber, fig leaf, please. Thank you. Something good. Should have bought the other thing. Okay, we have more than half a minute to get a sub 5.
Should be useful.
Which is pretty good. We have pretty good damage. I mean,
Chronos.
I don't know much about Jedediah, but that sounds appropriate.
At this hour.
He seems like the kind of guy who wouldn't like himself very much. Thank God. Holy shit. Why did he not die sooner? Oof. We'll take it. That is a new PB. Saving 15 seconds.
Be stopped.
Why are all my friends KG fans? Dude.
For my father.
At a certain point, you have to look inwards, you know?
Not going to work.
If we'd saved time in Erebus, you know? This would have been an easy sub 5.
And what do you suppose the princess found within that unassuming chamber in her father's former house? Not but suggestive wall scrolls, or a gaming table long unused. We shall eventually find out.
A gaming table long. That's Zagreus's room. I decorated it.
The fates were on my side.
I think, you know, I think ending on a nice PB like that that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's a good way to do it. That was a lot. A lot of runs, a lot of sad runs. A lot of fine runs. Perfectly timed. I lined my schedule up for the stream exactly for that. We will be back tomorrow. Doing either more of this or we'll go back to Haste. Because I was really liking Haste. I am for real hoping to like actually stream Thursday and Friday this week. I don't know if that'll actually happen. But that's my goal today, is to stream both of the days. If it doesn't happen, I'm sorry. We'll figure it out. But, yeah, that's everything. So, thanks for hanging out, and have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.